Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel of RACE IAS. Today's topic of discussion is Fort William. Let's continue with the video. First, we should have a brief outlook about what is Fort William. So, it is basically a fort that is located on the eastern bank of the Hooghly River. That is a major distributary of the Ganga River. If we talk about the fort, it was built in 1696 and it was reconstructed in 1773 after the Battle of Plassey. The fort has been renamed after King William III. As you can see the photograph of King William III. He was the King of England, and after his name, this has been renamed as Fort William. The fort is known for its octagonal structure as well as its arched windows. This fort is an eyewitness of many events in the history, like the attack on Calcutta by 𝐻𝐮𝐫, the Nawab of Bengal in 1756. Another features or the characteristics of this fort is that it symbolizes the British Raj, that is the colonial Raj that have ruled upon us from 1858 up to the independence of India and Pakistan in 1947. Fort William became the Eastern Army Commander headquarters in 1963 following the Sino-India War of 1962. Prior to this, the headquarters was located in Lucknow. Moving on to the next, that is, why has it been renamed? Because recently we have seen it in the news that the Fort William has been renamed. So, it is a landmark initiative for decolonization, and this fort has been renamed as Vijay Durg. The name, that is Vijay Durg, is derived from the oldest fort of the Sindhu Durg coast in Maharashtra and is served as a naval base for the Marathas under Chhatrapati Shivaji. Although no official announcement has been made yet, but it has been internally communicated, and this has been confirmed by the Wing Commander Himanshu Tiwari, who is the Chief Public Relations Officer under the Ministry of Defence, Kolkata. If we talk about this fort, it has 6 gates. The name of these 6 gates are Chauraha, Plassey, Calcutta, Watergate, St. George and Treasury. Now, if we focus on this name, that is St. George, it is a British name. It is a colonial legacy. And so, since we are running towards decolonization, we are leading towards decolonization. So, the south gate, that is the St. George Gate, has been renamed as Shivaji Gate. Apart from this, the Kitchener House in the fort has been renamed, and it has been renamed as 𝐻𝐿ine House after the Field Marshal, that is Sam 𝐻𝐿ine. So, moving on to the next, that is the Russell Block, same in the fort, has also been renamed, and it has been renamed as Bagha Jatin after the very famous freedom fighter, that is Jitendra Nath Mukherjee, who was popularly known as Bagha Jatin. Let's talk about decolonization. What is decolonization? Decolonization is basically removing the vestiges of the legacy of the colonial rule. That is, we need to indigenize the things that are present in our culture. We need to bring back the Indian monopoly or the Indian things into our culture. It does not mean we are removing or we are erasing the history, but it is to bring prominent the Indian culture, the Indian traditions that are present in our India. So, it is about the cultural, psychological and economic freedom, and it is for whom? It is for the indigenous people, that is the native people of India, and to restore the indigenous sovereignty, that is the native sovereignty in the Indian system. Talking about the benefits, what are the benefits that we will derive upon leading to colonization? This will firstly free India from the vestiges of the past, that is the colonial rule, the colonial mindset that is prevalent in our culture, that will be removed. Secondly, it will restore the historical identity that is present, that is leading in our minds from generations to generations. Also, it will honor the freedom fighters, like we have been naming the forts, we have been naming various other blocks on the basis of the freedom fighters' name. So, it honors the names in the freedom fighters. And second last, it removes the mindset of colonial influence, because we need to rise above that, and then only India can be free from the colonial rule if the mindsets are clear-cut that we are as Indians and we will lead India to a better future. And lastly, it boosts the national pride. So, Narendra Modi ji has already renamed Rajpath as Kartavya Path in the sense of decolonization. A statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has been unveiled at Indian Gate. Apart from that, the Indian Navy has adopted its ensign and is inspired by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's seal. Also, the National War Memorial fitting tribute to Indians' braveheart. So that's all for today. We will meet on the next video. Thank you.